Hello, hello. Test, test, test. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna start the event. I'm gonna see which staff show up here. Oh, there we go. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna wait for some staff to appear. Then we can get this show on the road. Oh, I need to. Let me go set up the Scriptly bot. Test, hello, test.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, yeah, it's transcribing now. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Let's wait a few minutes for staff to show up. Zooj, get in here.
Definitely.
I do have quite a few absentee ballots, so I don't think we're in danger of not hitting quorum. Can I get a volunteer for a minute? Hello?
Oh yeah, hello.
DNA, can you, do you want to do minutes, or?
Yeah, sure. Sorry, I was just grabbing something. So.
Okay.
Sorry, give me a second to get organised.
No problem. I'm just going to fill in who's attending here. Okay, Skelly. Oh, and NBF did submit one. Okay, are we ready to go? I'm trying to think of it if we're missing anything here.
I think so. I'm worried my Firefox might demand a restart in a second, but I'll let you know if that happens.
Okay. There's Skelly. Alright, in that case, I'm going to get this meeting started. It shouldn't be a very long one. Welcome to the August 2024 General Staff Meeting. As you can see, Frumple TV is back online, so you can watch the stream. Maybe I should repost the link here. Give me a sec here. There we go. Okay, so let's go straight in. There's no private portions, so we're going to go straight into our topics here. We've got 2 conductor applicants and 1 moderator candidate, and then we'll have a community issue to round things off before we look at the results of the hotel competition. So, first conductor applicant is time to make my move. I'm going to randomize the list of staff. And I'll call on you. I have a lot of absentee ballots as well, so I'll be calling those out as well. Okay, so the first person on the list here is Nobody Best Friend. He has submitted an absentee ballot. He has stated 4 for MBF. Oh, you're here. Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't notice you there. Next up is M. Polo. I have not received an absentee ballot, so I'm going to assume that he is do not vote. Marked as DNV here. Next is Needon. Did not receive a vote, so I think he's also do not DNV as well. Simon has voted 4. Alpha has voted 4. HVT has voted 4. Vicky, I did not see a vote, so she's also marked did not vote there. And DNA.
4.
Okay, and Skelly. Skelly is neutral. Missa. I'll just call on you since you're here, Missa, so you might as well just say it. Yeah, 4. Okay. I did get your absentee ballot there. Next is Zuge. Zuge is 4. I am 4. And next is AP, who voted. Let's see. AP voted 4. Foot. I assume that's a 4. Okay. And finally, 7D, who submitted an absentee ballot, they also voted 4.
So you have 4s.
So how many 4s is that? That's looks like 11 4s, I think, and 1 neutral. Okay, so, I mean, there's already a majority, a large majority, but Skelly, since you voted neutral, would you mind, bring up any points of why you voted neutral there? People already say congrats here, but I just want to make sure people bring up any issues or anything like that. I'm assuming Skelly's typing. Maybe. Skelly says, yeah, I voted neutral because I think we can be picky. Jen, do you want to elaborate on that at all, Skelly? Or is that something... I guess my question is that something other mods or staff should look at also? If I'm being outvoted, that's fine. I just don't want to add a lot more conductors at this point. Okay. In regards to time 2, I don't want to establish a trend of people joining, leaving, and joining the conductor team. The thing with that, though, Skelly, I'm not sure if that's a fair argument. I would actually disagree here, because if you recall, time 2 wasn't forced off conductor. They resigned on their own volition because they didn't think that they would have the time, no pun intended, to do things. If anything, I do appreciate time being honest about their time commitments and to resign before it getting kicked off by inactivity or anything like that. So I don't know if that's as valid an argument as we should think it is, but that's my opinion there. Does anyone have any other opinions, or if anyone wants to engage with Skelly here, or any other points, like maybe in favor of time or like that? Feel free to speak up here.
I've had pleasant interactions with time. I've been a decent conductor, say before when I was a conductor, so I don't see any problem this time around.
Okay. And yeah, the conductor rank is supposed to be, it is meant to be, you can easily get it, but also easily lose it. So having people, become conductor again, maybe they, people get busy, people have IRL stuff, so I don't think we should be blocking people from getting it back. Okay. Any further points people want to make here before we can move on to the next conductor applicant? Okay, not seeing anything here. So we have a vote of 11-4, 1 neutral. Time 2, you'll be back to conductor. Welcome back. I'll do all the promotions after, or maybe DNA will do it after the meeting. Okay, next up is the other conductor candidate, Oshawa 12. I'm going to randomize the list of staff again. And apparently I'm the first person, so I'm going to be voting neutral. Next is HVT, and their vote was 4. MBF, I got your ballot, but you may as well say your vote here.
Neutral.
Neutral, okay. Zooj. Zooj is 4. Needham did not vote. Missa? Missa, are you here? Okay, I don't know where Missa... I do have Missa's absentee ballot, because in case he disappeared or something. So, based on this, he did vote neutral, based on what I'm reading here. Oh. Is anyone having issues listening to the meeting right now?
I can hear it fine.
It seems like Missa might have... Hold on.
I'm going to just ask him in game.
Missa, it's your vote on... Not sure what. Just confirming. Okay, I'm going to assume it's neutral, but I'll wait till... Missa, can you hear us now? Yep, okay. So can I just confirm that your vote was neutral for Oshawa? Yep, okay. Alright. Cool. Yes, please excuse my typing, my keyboard's loud. So. Okay, next up is Simon. Simon voted against, and I will read the justification there later. Skelly, you're up next. Skelly voted neutral. Alpha voted for Osh. DNA.
Neutral, like heavily in the middle, so
Okay.
straight the other way.
Vicky did not vote. AP voted for. Yep, AP voted for. 7D voted for. Yep. Foot Foot is voting against. Okay. I'd be interested to hear that. And Polo's last, he did not submit a vote.
Sorry, what was HVT?
HVT was, I believe...
And
yeah.
AP as well.
HVT was 4 and AP was 4. Okay, so this is actually more interesting than I expected. That's all over. The votes are all over the place here. I think it looks like 6-4. Yeah. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 7 neutral.
Right.
Are you sure? 1, 2.
Right.
5 neutral. 5 neutral. And then 2 against. And 3 did not vote. I'm going to read Simon's against vote, and then also I'd like to hear Foot's opinion as well on top of that. So Simon said, Osho has only been in ban for 4 months, and whilst his ban appeal was sincere, I've not heard any negative comments about him since. I am not yet prepared to vote in favor of promotion. I would likely consider voting in favor at the 1-year point, since his unbanning, assuming he remains a positive member of the community. Foot, do you want to add on to that at all?
Mine has nothing to do with the ban at all.
Okay.
Like, just sometimes I feel like they can be very demanding, and I'm very demanding, but also like, simultaneously very rushed, but then also not in a way.
Okay.
Like they sometimes just feel like they're rushing to get stuff done, but then they actually get it through with it kind of slowly. I kind of just feel like when responding to requests, like I don't know how. I feel like there would be could just cause instances where like leads into arguments where he doesn't understand and then gets annoyed about it or something.
Yeah. I will say I did run into... There was one situation where I think it was between Oshawott and Tuck where, you know, I don't think it wasn't necessarily an argument per se, but it did feel like they were definitely not on the same page when it came to world edits. Like, to me from the outside, it seemed like Tuck was losing patience with Oshawott's instructions. So yeah, I do realize not everyone has seen that though, because time zones and all that.
I mean, for me, I found that obviously Osha's ban, I think, probably does lean me more towards the negative, towards an against. But I've done a fair few world edits for them in game now, and they tend to be quite complex. Their world edits, sometimes I felt that Osha is sometimes maybe a little bit poor at communicating what he wants other people to do for him. But at the same time, I think he's very skilled with world edit. He knows what he's doing. And I'm not sure that I feel like asking for a world edit is quite different from giving a world edit, so I'm not really sure that's enough for me to base my idea of how good they would be at doing world edits for other people off of. And again, they're active in time zones when other people aren't, so I'm sort of in the middle and neutral here.
Okay. Let me read some opinions here. So MBF has said Oshawa has been very active since the unban, so I think it's been enough time on that front. Foot says, I'm concerned if he doesn't understand your request, he might get aggressive. Okay, interesting. Let me read some of the absentees. AP said 4. They know voted 4. They know their world edit well enough, and from experience is generally quite helpful. Alpha said, also voted 4. I've worked with him on a number of projects, and I can vouch that he's very knowledgeable in world edit. I also think that he has matured and learned from his warnings from a few years ago, so I think he would make a fine conductor. Okay. Again, it's not clear if AP or Alpha knew about the concerns Foot brought up, or what I brought up, I guess. Oh, did Frozen have a negative interaction with Osh at some point? I don't know. I can't recall if that happened. Yeah. Same thing with Hut and 7D. Like they basically said Hut said has continues demonstrated world edit knowledge through their long world edits. 7D said 4 shows experience and willingness to help. So not too much detail there, but they seem to have a positive opinion. Oh, and Frozen has chimed in here. Frozen has said, yes, he didn't understand the need of having points. He assumed that I would know immediately, but that was the first time he asked me for will. Ever since then, he sets it up, and while it's long, it's neutral since. Okay. I do notice he prefers other ducks or mods than I do. Okay.
I recall a time I think it was about a month ago, Osher was asking for a world editing game, and there was about 3 or 4 conductors online. And in the conductor channel, I think some people mentioned that they didn't really want to do the world edit because it was too time consuming. So I don't really know if that plays into it at all. But I know people have refused world edits for him in the past.
That's an interesting point. Yeah. If it is time consuming, I can somewhat understand if it's too much. Yeah, Fred said, occasionally I get the impression that he can be the type of person who assumes you know what they want without much context. Yeah, I've seen that too, Foot. There's a lot of assumptions that he's made on his part. I'm not sure if it's happened lately or if he's learned from it. It seems like Frozen and MBF are saying he can learn from things. Okay, so there's a lot of points here, and the votes are all over the place. Does anyone want to... so at this point I will ask, does anyone want to change their votes based on all the things that have been said up to this point? I will note that I have to what's the against threshold on this? I'm just trying to think here. I have to do some quick math here. So we said 15%, right? Oh, looks like there's a lot of debate happening. Wow, 21% against votes. So how many staff do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 15. Okay, based on 15 staff, just double check here. So if we get 4 against votes, because that'd be higher than 21%, then that would be an automatic no for Osh. So, okay, I'm going to ask again, does anyone want to change their vote right now? Because at the moment, it's not enough. Right now, it's 6 for, 5 neutral, 2 against. 5 plus 2 is 7, so that's not a majority there. But are you switching to neutral? Yeah, you can switch to neutral, but are you switching to neutral? It's a big distinction there. Okay, so you're not switching. Okay. Okay, I'm not hearing anything, so does this mean the votes are locked in here? What did you say, Pro?
The main problem with the time is long gaps between edits. So you assume the edits are done, then he asks you to come back to carry on the edit. I haven't done a world edit for him in a while though.
Okay, interesting. That I can see how that can be quite annoying. Okay, this is so. I guess it'll be final call. Like any votes changes, Better get them in now. Otherwise, we're going to stick with this vote, which will mean that Oshawott will not be promoted at this meeting. It does sound like the feedback... thanks everyone for the feedback here. I think that's going to be very helpful for Oshawott. So, okay, Foot is switching to neutral. Okay. So that is 1 against, 6 neutral. Oop.
Sorry, my computer's frozen, so...
Yep, I switched the vote on the minute, so yeah, don't worry.
Okay, hold on, I'll be back in a second then. On my phone.
Okay. But yeah, thanks everyone for the feedback. I think I think it'd be a good idea to direct Oshawott to listen in on this meeting and read the chat, because I think there's a lot of feedback that I think he can take in for this. So assuming no further changes, I think we're going to go with a final vote of 6-4, 6 neutral, 1 against. That is not a promotion for Oshawott here. So yeah, unfortunately, yeah. We'll have to move on from that. Okay, we're going to move on to the moderator candidate for this meeting, and that is Sesh Penguin. I'm going to randomize the list again. I think I'll have to do the... DNA, are you here still, or...?
I'm on my phone, but my computer's currently off, so...
Okay, I'll do the minutes. I just might go a little slower then. Okay, so... first up is Foot. Foot is 4. 7D voted 4. He actually said strong 4. Interesting. Let's see here. Next up is UDNA.
Strong 4 from me as well.
Okay. Right, Simon voted 4. AP voted 4. Polo did not vote Missa. Hope you can still hear us, Missa. Missa voted 4, okay. Zooch. Zooch voted 4. I'm sensing a pattern here, but well, we'll see here. Nita did not vote. I voted, well, you saw my feedback. I'm voting an emphatic 4. HVT's vote is a 4. Vicky did not vote MBF.
4 so strongly that it's almost a 5.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Right, and MBF. Okay, next is Alpha, who voted. Let's see here, 4. And finally, Skelly. Okay. Well, so I'm just filling the minutes here. I mean, I don't know if there's anything to debate here, because unless there are any issues we want to bring up or any concerns, but I don't know.
I think Sesh would be an absolutely brilliant moderator candidate to bring onto the team, so it'd be extremely helpful to Sarah in the past, so I don't see any problem at all with this nomination.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, as I said, I don't think we should waste any more time here debating on this. So yeah, congrats to Sesh. We'll promote you to mod. Sesh, I will contact you for all the details of how to become mod. It's a bit more involved, but I'll get in contact with you after the meeting. Okay, so.
Would you be able to handle the promotions? I think I'm going to have to reinstall everything.
Yep, yep. I got time to do that, so yeah, I can handle that.
Thanks so much.
Okay, so let's go on to our one and only community issue for this meeting. It's not a big one. London has proposed extending the, I guess you call it the inactivity timer, really, from 15 minutes to 30 minutes. It seems like a lot of people are generally in favor, but I'm wondering if we could also discuss other, like maybe some adjacent things, like so two things I want to bring up. We could extend to 1 hour, which has been suggested. The other thing I was thinking is, right now the only people that are exempt from the inactivity timer, the kick timer, are admins. Since some staff are here, how would you guys feel if the mods were also exempt from the kick as well?
AFK kick can reveal vanished mods, so I think exempting mods might be a good idea.
That's true.
I'll add that I personally really hate being exempt from the FA kick because I often forget to leave the game, so...
Yeah, well, you're an admin now, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I think also one person, someone could argue that could conductors be exempt from the kick, but I think that's a bit too far, unless people disagree here. Unless people can bring up a good argument for it. Procall says, I think 1 hour is a bit long for members. Okay.
I think making conductors exempt might be a little step too far, just because we have a lot of AFK players online taking up server resources.
Maybe make a wave to toggle it for admins. Unfortunately, it's the kick is coming from the Essentials plugin. There doesn't seem to be a way to toggle it. Well, the way to toggle it would be to add or remove permissions to yourself, but that's kind of not a clean solution there. Yeah, I'm looking for anyone to comment here. So if non-staff want to comment here, go right ahead. Alias, again, it's the Essentials plugin. It is a global inactivity timer. There's no way to do it per rank. That's a limitation of the plugin. Yeah, same thing if we see Frozen. I don't think there's unfortunately no way to set different ones. Time says he wants to keep it at 15. I don't know if it's really saving that much energy by kicking people off Minecraft. Yeah, Procol says I think half an hour is good so people can eat lunch without getting kicked. It would also be better for time lapsers. Yeah, that'd be good. Minecraft drains my laptop, so okay. Yeah. Just so people know from the original topic, like, the reason why it was 15 was to, save on server resources, because try to get less people on the server, because back in a few years ago, Paper and Minecraft were not. Mainly Minecraft wasn't very optimized. Paper has done a lot of work in the years since to make that better. So I think we're at the point where, yeah, we can. There's less need for this inactivity kick. Okay, Bobby says it's not necessary because people could just join anytime they want. Yeah, but at the same time, is it bad to make this change? I guess like there's no terribly negative effect of making this change. Yeah, like 115 to 120 or maybe 118, I guess. Yeah, that was not a great time for server performance. Okay, I don't know who's playing the piano here. Any other opinions here? It sounds like, based on what I saw, it sounds like people are generally in favor of the change. I'm not really seeing too many.
I mean, I'd be in favor of giving it to staff, giving small staff, keeping them on for obvious reasons.
Sorry, could you repeat that, Foot?
I'd be in favor of keeping it indefinite for all staff members for very obvious and completely unbiased reasons.
And those reasons are
On staff.
oh, okay, sure. So you want me to?
But in terms of performance, I'd be fine with increasing it. I haven't had the TPS seems to be much better recently. Anyway.
So just to be clear, Foot, just so I get you want me to make mods exempt from the inactivity kick?
I mean, it wouldn't affect me either way. I don't usually get kicked anyway, but
Sure, but I just thought I'd bring that up here since we're making this other change too. Yeah.
Amount of staff and walking around.
Okay. Light says, I'm in favor of restoring what was before the performance boost, somewhere in the middle. The thing is, I don't remember what was before the 15-minute thing. It might have been actually, maybe we didn't have the kick at all, but I don't know. Okay, any other opinions here? I think we're going to go ahead with this. So again, just to summarize, we are going to increase the inactivity kick from 15 to 30 minutes. And also, mods will be exempt, in addition to admins, mods will be exempt from the inactivity kick as well. Someone is making orchestra down there. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm happy with that change. I don't see any problems, so.
Okay. Alright, so this has been approved, plus a little extra there. Okay, let's go on to the final part of this meeting, if I can talk over these organs. So finally, we have time to make my move. Would like to announce the results of the 2024 hotel building competition. Time, you want to raise your hand in the Discord. I can bring you up on stage here. Are you in here? Yes, you are. Raise hand disabled? It shouldn't be. What? Okay, hold on a minute. Let me see if I can get you on here manually. Invite to speak.
Hello.
Hi, Time.
Can I request that everyone get on this train?
Sure, I guess.
Does anyone want a screen share or something?
Oh. Because of how train carts work, people have to sit on the seats, right? Otherwise, they're going to get left behind.
Correct.
Okay, so everyone sit on a seat.
Yeah. Nice. Alright, that's pretty sick. Okay, cool. Alright, with that. Oh, I closed out of my Google Drive. Let me fix that. Do. Any last minute votes? It does not appear to be. So, our rankings are locked in. Alright. Welcome, obviously, to the Ikalapa National Forest, host area of the 2024 hotel building competition. This contest was a giant effort to put together, as you can tell by how much land it takes up, but it was absolutely a labor of love, and I'm thrilled to see how it all turned out, and I'm so happy to see so many people exploring it and riding this sky train as we speak. Of course, this competition would not have been possible without the tireless work of NBF to make this SkyTrain model, NSE for train car tech help, and Kyle Harbour, Canada Boucheron, and Arberchi for doing extremely repetitive world edits to make the forest come to life, as I did not have world edit myself. And I would also like to thank the number of people who voted on this too. Although this was just one finished hotel away from tying Segafsal for the number of finished hotels, we blew both Segafsal and Duwakam Beach out of the water with 28 votes cast. And finally, I'd be remiss if I didn't also finally thank the 13 contestants in the 2024 hotel competition who poured hours upon hours of time and energy into making their builds come true. This forest would be nothing without the hotels that lie within it, and intend to honor your commitment and creativity today with both accolades but also money. And remember, no matter what place you came in, you and your contribution are an essential part of the Ikalapa National Forest. Without your contribution, it would not be the same, and that's a fact, regardless of whether you come in first or last. So please, before I announce the winners, let's give a big round of applause for our 13 competitors today. Everyone type applause in the chat, please. Applause.
Applause.
And without further ado, it's time to reveal the finalists. Thank you. The finalists of the 2024 Hotel Building Competition, starting from 13th and working up. In 13th, we have the Great Gatesby Hotel by Minecraft 252 with a 3.8 score. In 12th, we have Wood Mix with TBBPT 2 Craft 2 5.18 score. In 11th place, the Wild Bear Lodge, a collaboration between Jinty and Alpha. 5.7778 is the score there. In 10th, we have NSE's hotel whose name I forgot because it wasn't named when I wrote down this. But regardless, 10th place, 6.62. In 9th place, we have the Light Hotels at the Ikalapa National Forest by Light Shatters with 6.85. In 8th place, we have the Black Tea Hotel by Harbor Random, 852, with 6.8888 repeating. In 7th place, we have Chateau Ikalapa by Capri Inn. Uh-oh, did the thing break? Oh, no, it's fine. By Speggett, 7th place with a clean 7. What happened to the train? No! Oh, no.
Hold on, I'm trying to fix it here. I'm gonna try destroying these trains.
Everyone get in this new one. Alright.
Okay, no, let's
no.
get fresh train. Let's make a fresh train.
Fresh train, everybody. And it's not even showing up. How about this button? There we go. New train. New train, everybody. So that was 7th place. Yeah, it's rush hour, everybody. That was 7th place. 6th place, Gray's Historic Grand Deep Slate Hotel by Atlantis Gray. 7.17 is the score there. In 5th place, Hotel Hodgepodge by Kingsnake. 7.407 is the score there. In 4th place, Victory Manor by Nomad 7. 7.607 is the score there. As we go into the top 3. In 3rd place with a prize of $1,000, Hotel SL by Salted Line with a total of 7.777. And now we're going to reveal the first place first. And the winner of the hotel competition is Inksby with the Ink and Stay, a 9.28. Which means that in 2nd place with an 8.39 score is the Pine Resort by Amber 10. So that is the finalists of the 2024 hotel competition. Once again, thanks to everyone who was involved in doing this, from obviously building the hotels to voting to doing world edits if you did that. This was pretty fun to put together. We'll see if I do one next year, if I wait 2 years. But regardless, if I ever host another one of these, I will let you know. So, everybody, thank you for listening, and find the red plane.
All right. Thanks, Time, for running this contest. For the third time in a row here. And congrats to all of the participants and the winners of the contest. The prize money will be distributed to you for the top three as soon as an admin can get to it. I'll do it later today. Okay, that's the end of the meeting, guys. But I guess we should do a Q&A portion. If anyone has any concerns or questions or whatever. Oh, actually, there is one thing I will announce here. There will be a server maintenance probably next week, probably on Tuesday, where I will be shutting off actually all MRT services for about a few hours. I'm just basically doing some updates to software, backend stuff. This is all in preparation for the update to 121, which is coming soon. I'm not going to give any dates on that, but we're still waiting on a few plugins to update there. But probably within this month or next month. So, okay. So this is the Q&A portion. And if you have any questions or comments or anything to say here, please state it in the meeting channel. And I think the train we're riding is also screwed. Oh, there's a train behind us, but it's kind of overlapping us there. Any questions, comments, concerns? Okay, I'm not hearing anything here. Oh, Haley. Yeah, that's a very general question. How do you use train cards? There are tutorials, and there's a tutorial on the Lab World that you can go see that some members made. But you can also there's also the train cards wiki, which also has a lot of information as well. Yep. Yeah, I will change the AFK kick time to 30 minutes. I think it'll take effect at today's restart. Okay. Anything else? Going once? Going twice?
Wait, no, that's not how it works. No,
Sorry, did you want to add something?
no, I was trying to make a joke and I failed again.
Oh, okay. Rip. All right, this is the end of the meeting. Thanks everyone for joining us. 45 minutes, it's not too bad. So next meeting will be in September 14th, I believe. So I guess we'll see you then. Oh, wait, hold on. Fred has a question. What is this? Fred, is this a stupid question? Is this one of those silly questions? No, it's real. I don't believe you, Fred. Ask your question, Fred. Fred, you want to actually... Okay. Hold on, Fred. I just sent you an invite on Discord.
Alright, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so my question to you is, hold on, I wrote it down in my notes earlier.
This seems sus.
No, it's genuine.
Okay.
Come on, Frunkle.
You're prolonging the meeting.
Little thing.
You're prolonging the meeting, so this better be good.
Okay. I told my wife I was going to build us a car out of spaghetti. She said I was crazy and to stop making stupid comments. You should have seen her face when I drove pasta.
Can I ask all mods to shock Fred, please? Thank you.
That was a good joke.
Okay, end of meeting. Go away now. Bye-bye. Thanks for coming.
Like Fred Ray.
Ah, jeez. Why do I run this thing? Hello. Jesus, Fred. Okay, no, Fred's not here.
I actually forgot a question, Frumple.
Yes.
When is the MRTs gonna be sold to PepsiCo?
Why would I do that?
I don't know. Maybe to make the M stand for maximum flavor. I don't know. Maybe we're good economically. I haven't checked the finances for a while.
Okay. I forgot. I need to end Frumple TV. Hold on. Give me a sec. Because that